How do you keep the aggression up though without the lane punching back? Because you've still got to move back off the lane to consume the tango. If the lane
maybe you bait a branch play by Miracle and then steal it.
And then you're right, no. If that happens, like if that actually happens, it would be.
Have you seen that in mid before? Like people try and pop a tango and then it gets like power shotted down really fast. Those are some sick plays. I love seeing those. Okay, here we go.
Miracle's lost another creep. It's the melee who moves forward, but it's not as bad a position as before.
Okay, let's see who's
still on the
first.
hillside of Paparazi. So Miracle, it's both dodging with phase shift. So when he's straight physical or as, he can at least dodge one of the attacks.
He already ate a tango though, so that's pretty good. Miracle has 0 CS so far. Okay, there he goes with 1.
Well, Salve and Salve, I think, are on the way out. Miracle needed to have the regen.
The range creep deny. Oh, here we go. That's good. That's good for Paparazi. You don't get it denied. That's a victory. And this range creep, is it going to get denied? Oh no, Miracle doesn't have orb yet.
He didn't want to phase shift either. Paparazi actually shifts himself up on the hillside, pushing Miracle away from the range creep. And that range creep is one more attack from Paparazi. Is two attacks away from denial.
You can also get courier snipes in 1v1.
Because you can all forward. Miracle. Well, the phase shift's down for Paparazi, so if Miracle wants to try and commit here, he potentially could, and he does. He jumps down. The ult from Paparazi will hit. He already took the damage and then jaunts up the river and away. Now, he doesn't have the salve. It's in his stash. The courier has to bring it back out again, so it's only the consistent regeneration to put it back. And Miracle's doing the same thing. He did actually buy a salve for his first time around. He bought the tangos instead.
Paparazi has to wait for that slow chicken, only close to the T2. Miracle could play pretty aggressively up here, close to the T1 tower. T1 dive is not as big of a deal because you're puck. You have 2 ways to dodge, one with the jaunt, one with the phase shift, and that should generally be enough to secure a first blood if you're confident enough in your play. So he goes for 2 points into the orb. You're generally using your orb a lot more than your silences, but if you can get a silence off and prevent like 2 dodges, one with the jaunt, one with the
you can see Miracle like he's getting into position for this. I suppose the orb coming from a tree line's got a higher chance of connecting. Okay, Paparazi jumps out. Remember that creep wave's going to be there, but the silence, the only point up from Paparazi. Miracle, he's got phase shift back off cooldown. He can dodge the attack and keep his salve going. So Paparazi can't put in that little bit of damage he wants to stop Miracle, but he does do the tango trick. Phase shift, dodge. Oh, Miracle's able to connect, however, on the orb. So extra consumables being burnt by Paparazi this time around, as opposed to the other way around.
Oh, the silence committal too. He's not doing too well in the mana management department. Did he go for, he went for 2 waning rift. Oh, this is big.
He's actually doing what you were talking about.
He could commit.
But the opposite way for Miracle is this 2-1-1 build from him.
You're just able to cast orb a lot more often. You can get a lot more harass now. When you bait out a phase shift like that, you can connect with an orb and consistent whittling down. Miracle's very healthy in terms of HP.
He's actually got Paparazi so low. But his orb was still on cooldown, so he couldn't commit again.
Drop the salves, backpack them, do something. Oh, the efficiency.
The nulls. Oh. Yeah, he's holding onto him. There's no efficiency coming out from this man. Now the orb dodged by Miracle. Oh, he actually jaunted. He went over there. Now the winning rift is there from Paparazi. He'll commit that, but miss the target. He wanted to strand Miracle on the radiant side of the river. It won't work, and now Miracle is just beating into him. Miracle again with a phase dodge.
So still very even, both heroes sitting at 22 CS. The clarity gets popped, the range creep. Okay, who's closer to 6 actually? Paparazi is slightly behind. So we're talking about 5 and like 6/10 versus 5 and...
There's really not that much difference between them at the moment. You do have a little bit more of a wave for Paparazi.
1-3-1 versus 2-2-1. The silence time is actually pretty significant, I would say, in this particular match. 2.25 doesn't sound like that much, but that 0.75 second, like, it could prevent you from jaunting all the way back.
He's still going to find the perfect moment against Miracle. So Miracle can ult forward, actually lets his own silence go. Paparazi is not both having to burn their salves.
Did Miracle commit for a second? No. Boots are not that important in this matchup because it's all, oh my god, there's 3 creeps there.
He actually goes for the ulti and the silence. There's nowhere for Miracle to go. This could be it. The orb away. The damage is not enough to kill him. Miracle will survive the 1 charges. Help keeping him above the threshold, and he gets back behind the tier 1.
Paparazi just creates a lot more opportunities in this. He's that close. 1-0, as we see in the top Tigger.
And you're starting to see the difference now in the CS too. Like, Miracle had to burn through a hell of a lot before. Going to orb through the wave, so he loses the momentum too. But 33-12 against the 27-7. That's probably the biggest distance we've seen in difference in CS.
Definitely. Again, Paparazi just identifying this tiny opportunity to go for a big play, even despite being slightly behind in terms of CS and in terms of HP and mana. He went for the kill build though.
Does he go again here?
Yeah, Miracle's topped off. It's very difficult. Silence is not good for this when you can't whittle them down. Like, if you get silenced and you're at full HP, you just stand there. You don't really care if you can't cast any of your spells because you're not going to die.
As Miracle orbing the wave down again. Might be time to actually burn that clarity he's got. Yep, now he's got the space.
And interestingly enough, no obs wards for either side. Again, both players play pretty close to each other, and it's pretty easy to close the gap.
Don't think Miracle's actually got the money to really expend on an obs ward again. Phase shift, so he does manage to dodge the orb.
I think like sometimes you can get like level 2 phase shift, so you can actually sit in invulnerability during the entire duration of the orb, so that you don't get hit by it. So level 2 phase shift you normally never pick up until like very late, like level 4, 4, 1, 1, so level 12 I would say, with 1 point in the talent. But in this matchup, might not be the worst thing in the world.
Now, watching Miracle trying, like, he actually commits his rift.
But level 8 versus level 7, almost level 8, but that one level difference is the Dream Coil that we see right now. Range creep denied. Oh, misses.
Got it. He might actually be able to go for the second one too. So denying up both the range creeps for Miracle. That works. So this matchup, again, remaining very close, even though it felt like Paparazi was getting the advantage. Paparazi seems to have a lot of kill plans for these 1v1s, trying to force him almost into the battle.
Oh, see, if he had level 2 phase shift there, he would have kept his clarity. I don't know if it's worth it, but
now it's the other way around. There's your level 4 silence, Paparazi. Where's that ultimate from him? He's going to let it go. It's actually Miracle who triggers his. Miracle is not a healthy man, and now Paparazi will trigger. Did he cancel a salve on that?
Yep.
Oh boy, at least Miracle's got a new one that just arrived. So he'll get his life back nice and quickly. Able to phase shift out. He's going to lose his own clarity, however.
I would like to see some item baits. Like you're dropping your nulls, forcing them to maybe come in and trying to right click it. You waste the right click. You know, that's...
No, you wait for the null. Right, you drop the null strike to use your one charges. Miracle's walking around with 8 compared to Paparazzi's 0 at the moment. Profit and refuse to get by clarity.
I've tried to erase that from my memory, Toby. Don't remind me.
There's a person on the panel who I'm fairly certain can't erase that from his memory. Paparazzi now going to turn for the orb. Shift dodges from both sides. First silence is out, so you'll have to stand there and fight it, but Miracle's going to have heads up with a Dream Call. Miracle so low. Will it be enough? Yes, he will. The one touch will keep him alive, but Paparazzi the sound! Miracle will still get it. He's able to connect with the orb, and we're going to a decider. That was beautifully close.
I want to see this replay.
Let's see that again.
There's no replay?
That's the standard game being played out. Woo. Wait, did he not GG?
Oh, he didn't GG. Oh,
yeah,
no,
Miracle's going to keep fighting. He's like, good luck, good luck. Yeah, there is no GG.
Oh, the Veil. Oh, no boots. Nice.
Really?
Kumi's
he's
move
going
speed.
for the amplification?
He went for health. Okay, health I can kind of agree with because he's behind here, and you just need to not die a second time. That's how you lose.
Yep.
Okay, so let's see this. Now Miracle surely scouts out the... Do you get it like a cloak?
Oh, he just jumps in. The rift is actually out from Paparazzi. The orb will connect as well, but he won't want to stick around and fight.
It's a lot of damage.
It is, especially when Miracle didn't connect, but Paparazzi forced to stand on top of the tower. Dream Call versus Dream Call. Orb forward, Paparazzi. He'll actually jump out. Miracle jumping past the tower. He's still got a couple of stick charges up his sleeve. And Paparazzi, just with a fishing orb, wins out on the trade-off. There's still only 200, 300 net worth between these two. Miracle needs to switch his items back in again, so the Veil will connect, but it's more spam than anything else.
It's pretty good for pushing the tower down, too. You can one-shot the range creeps with the orb after the Veil.
Oh, Miracle, there's your jump forward. There's no Veil buff up on this one, so Miracle will tank the damage. He's got orb as well as his Dream Call of his own. Has to, actually, he'll get the salve cancelled off. The quick jump away.
It was so important that he sticked before that. Now Paparazzi out of mana. He could go heal if he wanted to. That's a lot of mana to fill up. That's like 4 clarities.
Oh, Paparazzi, is he really going to stick around and try and fight
has no mana. He has no way to actually hit him. could last a while. 17 minutes and counting.
Oh, that orb actually connected, and Miracle's going to jump forward. The silence this time as Miracle's doing it with the Dream Coil. Just extra damage into Paparazi and forces him to just jump away. He is going to jaunt and takes the stun. Miracle could look for this one. If he wants to do it himself, the orb will fly forward. Paparazi will dodge it. Actually, no, he goes in. He's right next to the courier, and he'll take the courier as well. Cancel the clarity. Elder Doorbell, he'll cop the orb. So one of the kill will be traded back. Paparazi will take that. He has no courier for 2 minutes.
He wants to get to this wave, I believe. He has to go home and heal. There's just no way around it right now because oh wait, he's not going to go home. He's actually going to pop his cell. So he can't ferry over Clarity. He can't ferry over Mangoes. Can't get a TP scroll to go back home. So yeah, it looks like Aquila, he wants to actually go for the tower push. I have actually seen Dagon have some merit in this matchup.
He actually jumped in for that one. He's already connected on the Veil, but the orb didn't connect, so now it's up to Miracle. He can join himself nice and safely away from the Radiant Creep Wave. Actually went into the river. Didn't get him up on the high ground, but it drags the Radiant Creep Wave a long way away. Silence and all of the last hits, so that's nice for him. He's getting very close to having the Helm of Iron Will. Okay, Dream Call commit. Enough to get the snap and maybe a secondary orb hit. And then Miracle's going to get Dream called up. He'll have to take the snap nice and early to stop Paparazi from having any real combo, which he doesn't. There's not a lot of mana on him.
He might have to go home and heal again. Actually, his chicken's bringing stuff out right now. Stage Mask still not completed on that. So mana regeneration looking at 4.5.
So the Helm of Iron Will finally comes out for him. He's got a salve, he's got a clarity. So he'll go back up to full, and now he'll probably be able to, like, not properly physically trade with Paparazi, just because he's going to be worried about the magical burst with the buff from the Veil, but it's a lot better for Miracle.
Yeah, he has the attack speed advantage, although Paparazi will have the armor advantage.
Oh, Paparazi's going to jump out, cancel your clarity. Puck, Miracle not looking too healthy, but Paparazi still out of mana, no one charges available, and Miracle's banked up 5 of his own.
This requires excellent chicken micro, by the way. That's pretty hard to ferry out yourself, like, how many styles do you use this game? Like 25 or something?
It's a fair amount. Like, it's also like the prediction, like how much damage am I going to take? What play do I go for? And when we start looking at Tau victory as the main win condition for Miracle, Paparazi cannot leave.
It's looking pretty close to that. Yeah, he might just keep having to ferry out like 50 clarities in this game.
Just keep burning him, be very happy. You're like, okay, Miracle triggers it, fine.
You can backdoor the towers too. And also worth noting is that Glyph has not been used, as far as I know, this entire game.
Correct.
And Glyph is actually kind of important.
And Glyph is allowed. Glyph is most definitely allowed. And now the Veil is over on Miracle. So he's got that buff up, he's got the one charges available, but this is sort of like leveling the matchups. The only difference is the difference between the Treads and the Aquila.
176 damage? Oh, he has a level 15 talent. Okay. Yeah,
the plus 50 damage from Paparazi?
Yeah.
Does Miracle, like, Miracle's still shy of it, but with that damage, he can actually put a hell of a lot of, like, well, grunt work into that tier 1 tower.
Especially if his Aquila's turned on. Miracle actually has to make a play kind of soon. His tower's getting whittled down constantly. How's the mana looking? 620 versus... Oh, no. Miracle doesn't have enough mana to push out the lane. This could be a disaster.
It will be. If that orb's able to connect to the damage, he's going to orb away.
This is really bad. His tower might die right here.
He has to drag the creep wave down. Like, there's no other choice. The damage from Paparazi is still hitting in hard, but Miracle can't really stop it. So he has to come out and properly contest Paparazi. The towers are so close to each other in life now.
I have no idea how Paparazi regained this much mana, but now, yeah, Cloak to counter the Veil, and we've seen some cool item builds here. Miracle enough for 2 spells right now, not even enough for the coil unless he salves, or sorry, he sticks. And right now, the waves...
There's your orb, Paparazi. Miracle able to dodge the rift, but Miracle's still in trouble. The Dream Call's going to trigger on him. He has to actually send it back towards Paparazi, but with no creep wave, he just calls it. He understands he doesn't have the positioning. The kill belongs to him, and Paparazi will take the 1v1 tournament here at DAC 2017.
That was actually quite the riveting comeback. After being down first blood, he still comes back to beat Miracle. Wow.
Never give up, never surrender.
What a god.
This is why we don't have a concede button in Dota 2. Like.